Yeah, hi, this is Charlie Barnhart again, and hello, and thank you for watching this video. And Dick, thanks for coming on and doing this interview. I really appreciate it. It's good to see you again.
Well, it's a pleasure and an honor, Charlie.
Well, thank you very much. We've known each other for a long time. We've been around the business for a few years together here. But it was interesting. I really wanted you to come and do this with us because I stopped by your facility a few months ago, and it was the first time I think I've ever been to your facility.
Right.
And I was just amazed by the capabilities that you have and the range of things that you do there and the things that you can do for the engineering community as well and other people within the Valley to be able to support very advanced technological needs. And so, I mean, could you just kind of summarize some of that for us a little bit, just thumbnail overview?
Yes. Let me back up a little as to how we got there.
Okay, good idea.
I and a few of the people that worked for me were with the Raychem Corning adventure called Advanced Packaging Systems back in the 90s time frame, and learned a lot about how to build what then were called multi-chip modules, if you don't mind my using that term today. Today we tend to call them system in package. And I acquired this company with an eye toward capitalizing on that foundation, because we believe that the world was headed toward building electronic products that were smaller and denser. And this company, Promex, has had that capability from the very early days when it was founded by one of the guys out of Fairchild. He wasn't one of the great men, but he knew and worked with all the great men and had that kind of vision. And so the company has always had in its manufacturing space a combination of technologies, including surface mount, and all of the direct chip attached packaging methods. So we've had wafer saws for 20 years, and we've had wire bonders that long. And what's happened in recent years is that we have capitalized on that. And as the industry has evolved toward building things which are smaller and greater density, we have kept up with the technology and put in place the technologies to support these very mixed technologies. So we can take conventional circuit boards, often that are highly panelized because they're small things, mount surface mount parts on them down to the smallest 01005s, put those into our clean room where we can do die attach wire bonding or flip chip, or we can overmold them, we can solder seal them, we can glass seal the packages, whatever you like. We have a variety of wire bonders, very modern machines that we've had on the floor less than 2 years. We've got very modern die attach capabilities, and interestingly enough, die attach has become probably the most complex process in chip packaging today. Wire bonding has been developed to a very fine art, but there are some very complex things going on in die attach. Big die, thin die, flexible die, fragile die, 50 micron gallium arsenide die with air bridges sort of is kind of one of the extremes.
Yeah, I've seen some of that.
We see a lot of RF devices that incorporate that class of technology. But at the same time, we see a lot of products that incorporate geometry control for radio frequencies. We see a lot of medical devices that incorporate, on the one hand, some kind of fluid handling capabilities where they're immersed in a liquid or a liquid has to be processed. Many of those incorporate an optical technology. So we see we do a lot of work with optics these days. And the net result of all of this is that we have a pretty big engineering organization for what people would call an EMS company. We have a higher ratio of engineers to direct labor, and we do have a lot of direct labor, than we've ever had, and that ratio continues to grow.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's cool. I really appreciate you sharing that with us. I mean, clearly, I think you guys, from what I've seen, and I've been around the Valley a long time too, and I think you guys are the go-to place if you were going to have microelectronics done, and you need a solution that's integrated. And especially for, I know you have a lot of engineering clients, a lot of people are looking for special things to be done. And I really enjoyed visiting your place, and I'd tell anybody that was looking for those services, go see Dick.
Great, outstanding.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed talking to you again.
You're welcome, Charlie.